You want the light?
Good morning. Happy Friday 13th, which I did not realize was Friday the 13th until a few minutes ago. And I got a text that said Happy Friday the 13th. Go figure. So, we're going to get some messages for today and see what our current energy is. Six of Wands. So, what are we looking at here with Six of Wands? So, this is someone showing their abilities. It's looking like they've mastered their craft and they're trying to show everybody what they've learned. The problem is, you can't teach, you have to inspire, is the message I get from that. So, I feel like we're trying to teach still, and we're not inspiring. The only way that a healer can heal is to heal themselves. And I never really understood that. It's been more or less thinking that you could offer advice or teach someone how to think or do something in the way of changing someone's mindset, but that's not how it's done. What you do is you heal yourself and you show others the willingness to be vulnerable and the willingness to look at your own shit, and it inspires them to do the same. So no amount of talking or advising is ever going to help others. The only way you can help others is to look at your stuff, be willing to admit it and heal it, and then they're inspired to do the same. And our recent past is Two of Cups in reverse. So there's been some challenges in the relationships in your life, muddy waters, if you will, and turbulent seas, relationships that with the Two of Cups are super important to you. So this could be love, it could be marriage, it could be a partnership, a business partnership, it could be family members, anything like that. But whatever it is, recently it's been very turbulent and not really. Bumblebee Jasper. I love that one. So yeah, Bumblebee Jasper. I'm not sure what that's all about, but we'll look at that at the end. So in attempting with these two cards together and attempting to teach and heal others, and with good intention, mind you, and none of this is ill-intentioned. In doing so, you've actually maybe created those turbulent relationships, because when you try to teach somebody, you are inadvertently telling them that that's something that they don't know or something that they're doing wrong. And nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that they're wrong, and nobody wants to hear that they're not perfect, right, in every way. It's different if you can admit you're not perfect versus being told you're not perfect. So that's the energy that brings us into our day, our Friday the 13th. So good times, guys, good times. And we got a full moon coming up. So, in the near future, King of Pentacles. Normally, King of Pentacles is like a really good card as far as finances and resources. But this king looks disturbing. It looks almost like menacing. When you are the King of Pentacles, it is very easy to appear that way, right? The King of Pentacles knows how many resources exist, and he disperses those resources with what's best for the community, with what's best for the collective. Yes, he keeps himself in mind, but he's also got everyone else in mind too. And I think a lot of times people don't see that. They see the word no, and they instantly feel like, why am I not good enough for a yes? Especially if you're in like codependent relationship type things, and you suddenly start to set boundaries, you can appear this way. You can appear really menacing, for lack of a better word. I mean, I can't think of another word I want to use for that. Notice he's got that pentacle on his ring finger, right? Which is the finger that we use in marriage. It's the finger that we use when we put on a ring and represent our partnerships and so forth. And that to me looks like his relationship is with resources. Or the relationships are based on resources, or the resources are defining the relationships. There's some correlation between the two. I think he's placing just the right importance on them, and maybe what's being seen is that he's putting them first. When in reality, all he's doing is trying to make sure that he's dispersing evenly, accordingly, and making sure that everybody has what they need and saving enough that they'll have what they need later. This energy is combined with the Emperor. Emperor energy is amazing. This is our leader. So these two together, I mean, are literally leaders of the community and taking care of their people. Even if it doesn't look like they are, in the long run, they really are. He's sitting on the throne, but he's not in judgment. And again, he looks menacing, right? But he's not. He's just... Think about it, guys. Leading a community, the level of responsibility that it takes for that is insane. It's literally... not putting yourself last, but to be able to put the collective at the same level or very close to the level of your own well-being, and balancing that with your own well-being is a talent that is not had by many. And it is definitely not something that many people are born with. And those would be your leadership qualities, right? Those would be, if anybody's ever told you that you were a born leader, these are the qualities that you're representing, right? So currently you're being looked to as a leader and being expected to be a leader. So you need to call on those energies, call on those King of Pentacles, Emperor energies to make sure that you're doing things the way that would benefit the collective, right? Not just you, but the collective in general. Don't forget about that. And we're going to get some advice. I'm actually kind of making this a little quick because we are getting ready to leave, and I was late getting started. So we're just going to get some quick advice and wrap it up. And don't let Friday the 13th get under your skin, guys, because I'm not. We come back. The advice is Two of Pentacles. Balance those resources. That's what this is saying, literally. And if you notice the rabbit here, it's not a complete 100% even split. It's just balanced. Everybody has what they need. Look at your resources and make sure that you're not over-giving and you're not over-receiving. Everything is balanced. Everybody has what they need. Make your decisions carefully and don't try to give more than you have, and you can't maintain the resources that you need for later, is the advice for today. So with that, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going on the boat. So you guys have a good day. We'll talk soon.